They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense.
King Harold, King's Club Casino, King's Club Craps. We're gathered here today to gather $150. We're going to make $150 here, and that would be, I'm staring at $11,368, so that would be $11,468, a little over $11,500 thereabouts. And we're going to get there by playing three numbers on craps. We're going to have 14 numbers against the house at 6. That's how we're going to play it. We're going to start at $30, and we are going to use $5 units up to down 1.
Yep, and you're going to talk to them about last night.
And I'm going to talk to you about last night. Last night was session 2 of yesterday. That we had 2 sessions yesterday that we made the 15% in both sessions. The first session during the daytime yesterday went swimmingly. No headaches, no nothings. Last night was about 18 migraines for a while. But then the betting progression pulled it out, brought us all the way back, gave us the 15%, and we cashed our stack of $100 bills, and out the door we went. And we are on the way to the casino for today's session because we're trying to test this out as thoroughly as we can so that we can put the stamp of King's Club on it and say this is a way that you are going to make money. Now we're going to be continuing with revisions and plans because here the learning does never stop. And we are in craps now and we're getting better at it all the time. We are going to be placing 568 or 689. We're not going to be buying. If we were buying, we'd be buying to 4 and to 10. Those are the terms used. Those of you out there in the kingdom are quick to point out to me and help me out with that terminology and also those odds for how it works. So we are going to stay out of the come out rolls. We are never going to roll the dice. So somebody else is rolling the dice right now, and we're going to start at a $30 bet. There's a roll coming out. And
they're coming out. Yo, 11.
So
pay the line.
That's a pay the front line.
They're coming out.
There is a
6.
Puck is on the 6.
The point is easy.
So
6.
we are going to bet $30 on the 5, 6, and 8. 5, 6, and 8. And
we're going up 10, going down 5.
Went up 10, going down 5. And we're going to break through the $11,500 mark there on the left side and get there. We're going to go up 10 and down 5. We have $30 in play. We have 14 numbers against the house of 6, and here we go.
Shooting for the 6. 8.
And that's a win.
Hard 8.
So
the roll is 8.
Down to $25, right, Angel?
Yep.
And we're going to replace these bets with $25. And we are going to roll.
Shooting for the 6. 8. Easy.
So
8.
we are going to
the roll is 8.
As long as I don't violate the Angel's code of betting progression, which is the heart and soul of everything we're doing. The betting progression is what pulls you out. And so there is the $60 bet total, as you can see it over there. And we are rolling at $11,372 on the ticker, but we have $60 out there, so we're over $11,400 already.
Shooting for the 6.
There is a 10.
10.
It's no damage.
Easy 10.
No harm, no foul.
The roll is 10.
Right back with another roll.
Shooting for the 6. 5.
That's a winner.
5 fever 5. The roll is
so
5.
We're going to 15, right, Angel?
Yep, and the volume increase, please. Project.
Whoops. Can't barely miss this. If you do, you got to go right back to the beginning. We got $15 bets out, 45 total, $11,415, and there's a roll.
Shooting for the 6.
And that is an
11. Yo 11.
As they
the
say,
roll is
yo.
11.
They say yo, they'll say yo 11, because if they just said 11, some people think they say 7. So that's why they use this terminology yo.
Shooting for the 6.
There is a 10.
10.
Hard 10.
Hard 10.
55.
The roll is
Ladies
10.
We're going to turn up the
Shooting for the
volume on King
6.
Harold so he can
4.
speak a little
Hard
louder so
4.
we all can hear him.
The roll is 4.
I like that psychiatrist voice. It's soothing, but apparently I'm supposed to be barking things out like hard 4.
No, just talk louder.
22, Little Joe's they call that for whatever reason. So we got 5.
Shooting
6, 8
for
up
the
there.
6.
And there's a
5.
And,
5 feet for 5.
So we would
The
go down
roll
to
is
$10.
5.
So we're at 11,481, and we're going to $10 as we go down the scale of the angels progression, which not only gives us wins but
Shooting
protects
for the
us.
6. 7 out.
And there is a 7.
Pay the line.
So we 7'd out at 10, Angel. So we're going to go up to 20.
When we,
We're going
when we need
to
to,
go
yes.
up to $20. I want to roll out, come out, roll first up, and we do not roll the dice.
They're coming
Because
out.
We don't want to bet on
9.
the pass line.
The point
pass
is
line is a death
9.
place to be. It's a bet that we do not want. So there's a 9 coming out. So we're going to go to $20 on 5, 6, and 8. 14 numbers against the 6 numbers of the 7.
Shooting for the 9.
And there's a 9.
9.
Which is nothing.
9. Pay the line. They're coming out.
And there is an
8.
winner.
The point is easy. 8.
Oh, that was a come out roll again, so that was not a winner after all. The puck was off. So now we're going to roll. We have 5, 6, and 8. And
Shooting for the 8.
there's a
6.
payoff.
Easy 6. The roll is
And
6.
11,474. Angel, we're going to $15 bets on 5, 6, and 8. As I speak up just a little bit. 5, 6, and 8.
Shooting for the 8. 8.
So we
Easy
turn
8. Pay the line.
craps into roulette kind of. When we used to try to put 26 numbers against 12, as you'll recall. That was always a sweet spot for us in roulette. And so this is 14 against 6, which is actually, if you exponentiated it, is 28 against 12, which is even better yet. So we're looking to play roulette in craps and play it with a stronger position. So we had the 30 out there, so I'm going to take all that down. We got to do a come out roll before we can do anything.
They're coming out.
So there's
10.
10.
The point is
Take all that down.
easy 10.
And so we're at 20. So we're going to go at 15 now. We have $15 on 5, 6, and 8. And we got to roll.
Shooting for the 10. 5. 5 feet for 5. The roll is
Winner on the
5.
And Angel, we're at 11,513.
Okay.
I think that's 15%.
That is not yet.
Oh, that's not 15% yet. Okay, we'll go 10 more. Didn't get there, huh?
No, if you have to get like 26 or something like that. I can't
$26, 526. All right, so we'll go try to do that.
Shooting for the 10.
And there's a craps
12.
It means nothing.
Craps
to us.
12. The roll
We're on
is
5, 6,
shooting
and
for the
8.
10.
And there is
8. Easy 8.
Now,
The roll is 8.
we're at 11,524. So you're saying we got one more bet to make, huh?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, that last bet is the hardest one to get home.
Shooting for the 10.
Except this
8.
time.
Easy 8.
This time
The
it's
roll
not so hard
is
at all.
8.
So we're at 11,536, Angel. I don't know how we can get to 15% any easier using only 3 numbers, 14 numbers against the house of 6. It doesn't always go this easy. There weren't that many 7s rolled today. The 7 ordinarily rolls about every 6 times, and it will beat us. The 7 is the 000 00 of our game, the way we play it. And so it comes up about every 6 times, or it sometimes comes up 2 or 3 times real fast and then not for another 15 or 16 times. But it is a pretty regular average of every 6th roll is a 7.
Well, talk about the little bit of the controversy we had, or a little bit of a in our night session. Talk about our night session a little bit.
Well, the night session went with some sevens that came up overly represented during a time that it was actually the perfect storm against us, because we would have $40 out on all the numbers, and a point would be made and immediately a 7. And so we raised to 60 and a point's made and we're ready to make some money, and boom, there's a 7. So we go to 80. So 80 is made and a point is rolled, and then boom, yep, there's another 7. So now we're at $100 on all 3 numbers. And as luck would have it, there were limited people playing, and so I had to roll. And so I went up to roll, and I began rolling and rolling and rolling, and next thing you know, I had rolled the dice for a 20-minute period and had fought us from $100 bets, receding $10 each win, all the way back down to $10, and we'd made $1,400 and gotten all the money back, plus the 15% or 17%, and we had made all of our money. Just once again proving the betting progression is what does it. And you have
we did have a $2,000 bankroll. We just didn't put it in.
We had a $2,000. We only put $1,000 in. We had $1,000 in reserve that we didn't even get to. So as we did feel some peril, there really wasn't any, because there was still $1,000 in reserve. But you play it the way you play it.
But it's also why we changed to 10 to 5.
Well, that's why we're going to try. We don't know how this is going to work out.
Yeah.
We're going to try this 10 and 5 today to see, does it compress into it, because craps is so different from roulette, and we've been playing roulette for so long we think in roulette terms. In roulette, if you don't have the number, you lose all your bets. That's not the way it is in craps. Your bets are still there. Nothing takes them down. The only thing that can take your bets down is the 7. It's kind of like saying we're playing roulette, but the only thing takes our numbers down is if a split 0 hits. Wow, wouldn't that be a great game? Well, that's what we have here. Your bets stay up there, and they continue to be live until there is a 7. The other numbers are rolled. They don't mean anything. You just sit there and wait on your numbers to hit. You have 14. The house has 6. There are another 16 combinations out there, and every time they're rolled, they don't even mean anything. They're not consequential. Moreover, in roulette, when your number is rolled and you win, all your other numbers lose. In craps, when your number's rolled, your other numbers stay up. They're still live. That's why there are so many advantages to how we're playing this, because it's not just a simple thing of having 14 against 6. It's 14 against 6, and the 14 don't go anywhere unless the 7 is rolled. So if you're following me, you understand what I mean. If you're not following me, ask questions about it, because this is a significant distinction. So we've made the 15%. We'll be reporting on what happens tonight. We're going to compress it to the 10 and the 5. Pardon me. We're going to do everything that we can do to show how we can turn this game into a winner for you, because we already have won now for every session we've played, both simulation and live, and we're going to try to get some video tonight for you for the live session. We'll have a better videographer tonight, since the angel will be holding the camera, and so there's a chance that we're going to have some good video for tonight.
But you might be doing video and doing the commentary. Who knows?
I might be doing the video and the commentary, since I'm so good at it. So this closes down the simulation, but you'll be hearing more from us following this up. We have the live session coming up. For the angel, the king bids you adieu.